Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the mid show of Round the Clock Cricket with me, as usual, Sudip and Ishanjan. We will review the last weekend two matches, SRH and PBKS, and we review DC and CSK. The first match we are reviewing tonight is SRH and CSK, where it was a high voltage, high octane match, which saw almost 450 runs scored, which PBKS won. To start off with Ishanjan, first time we are reviewing PBKS. Quite surprising, their batting. Priyansh Arya, Prabh Simran, Shreyas Iyer, of course. A lot of Indian players. Your take on PBK's batting, Ishanjan?
The PBK's batting is mostly started with the newcomer, the Indian newcomers. In that aspect, both Prabh Simran and Priyan Sharia. I in this tournament, the three openings are the blasting openers. One is SRH with Travis Head and this Abhishek Sharma. Second is RR, Yashasvi Yaswal and Vaibhav Suryavanshi. And third, if you say the blasting opening, third is obviously the PBKs because with Prabh Simran and Priyan Sharia on the trot. And they are most of the thing is the where SRH lost the plot over there is the middle order. Their middle order is a bit was in bit jitter, but which PBKs had an outstanding player in the due to the presence of Shreya Iyer. Their middle order looks absolutely, and in fact Konoli also did some good work over there, and Shreya Iyer, and even they are having some two three newcomers like Nehal Wadera, Shashank Singh. All are actually highly potential and mostly Indian batting lineup over there because in this tournament we must keep in mind one thing: the team which actually incepts more newcomers, new Indian, the local talents. One I was iterating it again and again. The team which will mostly bank on the which will mostly not that means unearth some new talent. They are the actually it has been a tradition for the IPL since 2008 only. RR, you remember the first time when they were only based out because most of the media almost wrote off RR. That time favorite was Deccan Chargers. Things was absolutely reverse. Deccan Chargers was the came from the last because they were started up with all the that means all the names, all the big names, and RR was all the with all the newcomers, but RR emerged as the champion. Like the same over IPL has a definitely this tournament has a legacy that the teams which will start it up, which will groom new talents, they will be the actually they will achieve success in this tournament. In that aspects, I will say Punjab Kings are having started up with some good two three newcomers. Even their bowling is also because the middle they're mostly their bowlings are with although with overseas, but they are having some good two three Indian bowling also. I don't know they are not playing some these all rounder bowling all rounder. What's his name? He came from Mizoram. He's a very good bowling all rounder. I think they are not playing even Raj. They have first time they have honored that talent Raj Angad Bawa, who has now moved on to Mumbai. Is also a good talent.
So
So
overall,
in
we have reviewed a lot of matches, Ishanjan. Do you think, along with SRH and RR, do you think PBKS has the best batting lineup? I'm talking of batting. Do they have the best batting along with
in
RR
this
and
tournament,
SRH?
if you
Hmm.
tell me about the batting, my first vote goes to RR. Then second is obviously PBKS because due to their middle order, due to their rock
Correct.
solid middle order, due to
Very,
their
very solid
middle
midfielder. You
order
are
and
right, actually.
presence of all the Indian
Indian
talents
players.
in
That is
the
what I was coming at.
Indian
Indian
players,
players, they are really
new players.
firing. Hmm.
Their Shashank Singh is a very good player. Nihal Wadera is a very good player.
Very good player.
And yeah, Prab Simran, Priyan Sharia, both are very good. Priyan Sharia,
Hmm.
right now, Prab Simran is both the openers. Priyan Sharia and Prab Simran is one of the probables for the Indian team also, because if we see Abhishek Sharma and Sanju Samson as an opener on the next trot, because right now I don't think Vaibhav Suryavanshi, or we should focus on Vaibhav Suryavanshi, give them 2 years more time. Ayush
Vaibhav, we
Matre
have
and
discussed, probably he
Vaibhav
will
Surya.
play because Indian selectors are willing to take him because it's a media pressure. I think Vaibhav
Then
will get
better,
into that.
because yeah, we have lot of series lined up, like with Ireland, with
Ireland, West Indies,
Zimbabwe,
Afghanistan,
West Indies,
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. In fact,
Yeah.
with Sri Lanka also, I think
Sri Lanka
they
Test
can.
series, yes. Sri Lanka also. Five
Yeah,
series, in
yeah,
fact.
or Bangladesh, I think some
Mm,
series which are about to be
mm,
played on before the festival
mm.
season. Yeah,
Correct, correct.
that series they can take Vaibhav Suryavanshi.
Okay,
In
thanks,
that case,
Ishanjan. We'll
they
come
can
back to
also
you.
try this Priyan Sharia and Prop Simran. Prop
Priyansh, sir.
Simran
Yes, Priyansh
is
will
a
discuss.
very
We'll
good wicket.
discuss. Yes.
So,
Sudip, my first question. We have discussed this.
Yeah,
SRH bowling.
yeah, yeah.
जिस दिन वो लग जाता है तो obviously today again obviously Abhishek Sharma is a problem. I'm telling you, he will lose his place if he scores duck, as Ishanjan said, and you also said. I think Vela will replace him. There are too many people for one spot. Do you think the bowling of SRH is going to be the problem for them qualifying?
That is
Because they are
maybe
scoring 200 but unable to defend that.
unable to
That is the
defend.
problem.
I think we have discussed this also in the past,
Yes,
if
yes,
you
past.
remember, that their
Yes.
bowling, not a single bowler is there. I mean, who can, contain the batting,
10. Under 9 is good. So under
uh,
9, no one is there.
and there
Yes.
is absolutely, you see, there is no one because Jaydev Unadkar is aging, I think he's well
Aging,
over
yes.
35, and there
35. He's
is
over 35. He
Harshal
played his
Patel.
test debut in 2010. He's 37,
Harshal
I think.
Patel has also lost his sting,
Yes.
So
He's about 36.
Ishan Malinga has been a big disappointment. So overall, it's a very disappointing bowling lineup.
Yes, both
And
Harshal Patel
and
and Jaydev Unadkar are 36.
and with this kind of bowling lineup, it will be difficult to defend even, closer to
Now that to 250.
240 runs
And
also.
one more thing, Nitish
Yeah.
Kumar Reddy is not able to bowl 4 overs. Another
No,
big
no,
thing.
no. Nitish Kumar Reddy is not is more of a batsman than a bowler. Is more of a batsman than a bowler. And
After that century in Melbourne, which he scored,
yeah,
if
he
you
has not
remember, Sudip,
performed
he's
anything
failing, he's
much.
failing. He's not performed any match at all.
No, no,
And that
he's
is the problem. We'll speak to
is much
Ishanjan on
below
this.
par. And
So what is your suggestion
Harsh
to the
Dubey.
bowling? Who do you think is the
Harsh
bowler?
Dubey is also there.
Yes,
Harsh Dubey.
Harsh Dubey is there.
see,
So
the
what is the so what do
scouters,
you think,
made a
Sudip?
mistake. The scouters, they
I
messed it
think
up, with the
yes, yes,
selection.
yes.
Actually, they
No,
could
no,
not
no.
select.
One thing I want to mention over here, they are having Mohit Jangra, one newcomer in their bowling lineup. I don't know why they are
They
not
have Pat.
playing
Oh
him.
yes, Pat Cummins has to come back. He's coming back, I think, in
Pat
the middle
Cummins
of
is going to
April,
come back.
or
Yeah,
end of
he'll
April.
come back. Maybe then
Both for
things will.
Pat Cummins and for Mitchell Stark, who is going to come back for Delhi. I
But
think that
but
bowlings will look different
but,
when these
but
come.
I only hope it won't be too late.
They
By
they
then.
have Mohit Shivang. Yes, Mohit Shivang is an all-rounder. Ishanjan. Shivang.
Yeah,
Shivang is
yeah,
an
Mohit
all-rounder.
Jangra, all-rounder.
Yes, he's an
They can play
all-rounder.
him. They can try him, because
They
see the
have
new talents.
another
I was
player. They have
iterating once
Omkar
again that
Tarmale. They have Omkar Tarmale. Omkar Tarmale
Omkar
is there as
Tarmale.
a
Yeah,
bowler.
yeah, yeah. Omkar Tarmale. They can try
And
him.
Praful Hinge. The three
Yeah,
bowlers which are
Praful
not
Hinch.
trying it. Yes,
Yeah, yeah. That Mohit Jangra, Shivam, they can play. Mohit Jangra, they can
correct,
play Omkar
correct,
Tarmale.
correct, correct. So Sudip,
Because I was
bowling में क्या तुमको लग रहा है? What is your take on bowling? Because I think even if they
Bowl,
score 250, they're going to lose.
Bowling is a very big problem, and without
Mm.
Pat Cummins, it is looking absolutely pedestrian bowling lineup.
Mhm.
And it will be
Mhm.
very difficult, to
Mhm.
defend, even 240 scores with this kind of bowling. So I think I can only hope that, I mean, he comes back, Pat Cummins comes back at the earliest. One thing I would just point out, they are not trying out Bryden Cars. I don't know what's wrong with them
Yes,
because
you
I
said
think
this last time.
he's a much better bowler than the current lot.
Mhm.
I
See,
don't know what's
we saw
wrong.
Overton in the last match. We were going to discuss. Overton surprised everyone with that 4
Yeah,
5.
I think two people whom they can try, Bryden Cars and Liam Livingstone. I think
Liam
these two are
Livingstone.
very, very.
Yes, yes,
Livingstone
yes.
can also bowl spin and he sometimes get
We have
wickets and
Bryden
breaks
Cars
runs.
and two all-rounders, and Bryden Cars really performed well in the Ashes. Really did
Absolutely,
perform well.
absolutely. So this is a surprising why they are not trying.
I don't
Maybe
know.
they should. I think there is some need for some some restructuring of the playing 11. At the moment,
Hmm,
because
hmm,
it's just not working. This kind of bowling
mm,
lineup.
hmm.
Today also they have
I
scored over 200 runs, but I don't know
Yes,
how
but
they're
they're,
yeah,
going
they're
to
going
I
to
take.
lose. I think they might lose.
Yeah.
I must say
Today,
one thing that they should try to infuse this player Omkar Tarmale and Mohit Shivam, because
Okay.
that can add
yes,
some bit of
yes, yes, yes.
spice in their bowling lineup.
See,
Yeah.
today RR is playing, and again Vaibhav Suryavanshi. I am expecting the match be over by 12 overs. Because this one thing you both have noticed, Ismar power play, every team is scoring around 100.
Yeah.
6 overs, 90,
80
95,
plus,
every
80
team is
plus.
scoring 100.
Most of them
Yeah,
are
yeah,
playing
more or
80
less.
plus, 80 plus,
Yes.
more or
Yes,
less.
I think they're
Because
starting the innings.
because this is the reason, because most of the batting lineup are having Indian openers, and Indian openers
Yes,
are most of
absolutely.
their blasting.
Except Phil Salt in that team. Phil Salt. Except Phil Salt, all
Insult,
the
excellent.
openers. Except Phil Salt,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
openers.
Yeah.
Ishanjan, my question to you is, especially in context, since we are seeing today's match, Abhishek Sharma scored 74 of 28 balls. जब लग रहा है तो तुक्का, which Rasdeep Sandesai said, when he goes, he's the best player. He's as good as Vaibhav Suryavanshi. When he does not go, 0 in first ball. What do you think? Abhishek
Yeah,
Sharma has got a threat now from Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Is he really might lose his place? What do you take, Ishanjan?
yeah, I must
One
say
match
one
is
thing
100, next match 0. Again, 200, two
regarding
zeros.
regarding these blasting openers, I will say Abhishek Sharma. Why only Abhishek Sharma? Abhishek Sharma, Priyan Sharia, and Vaibhav
Hmm.
Suryavanshi, all of them have to hold their nerves. They are only having one shortcomings. It's not Abhishek Sharma is everywhere. He is in turmoil due to he is unable to hold nerves. He is every time he's a good he's only thinking about blasting opener. But at the time he also needs to learn how to build up an innings. While building up an innings, you need to hold the nerves. It in opening, it doesn't mean that. I remember once Jayasuriya used to open. Sana Jayasuriya, players like Sachin and Gary. You remember there was one among the in the 90s when there were all fiery openers among the world. Here, India, Sachin and Saurav, Pakistan, Saeed Anwar, Shahid Afridi, Sri Lanka, Sana Jayasuriya, Kalu Idana. In South Africa, there was Gary Custon. Gary
By the
Custon
way,
was also a very
By
good
the way,
opener.
Praful Hinch playing today. Praful Hinch is playing. He's opening the bowling. Praful Hinch. You said Praful Hinch. He's
It's
opening the
nice
bowling
to
today.
see that
Hmm.
Praful Hinch is opening the bowling.
Hmm.
So as I was saying about Abhishek Sharma, both all the three, Abhishek Sharma, Priyan Sharia, Prav Simran, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi, they need
Yes.
to learn only one thing: to hold the nerves and to build up, try to focus on building up of innings along with the blasting power. That there is already is his it's his natural ability, instinct which they're having. They need to learn.
Do you
Although
think,
Vaibhav
Ishanjan,
Suryavanshi is very new,
do you
but
think
Abhishek,
that Abhishek Sharma will lose his place because Vaibhav needs to be in the side because selectors think so? Do you think he will lose his place? Because there are too many zeros he's scoring. He scored 5 zeros in T20 World Cup, then three 50s. He's again scored a duck today. Do you think he might lose his place in spite of the so many 70s and 80s he's scoring? Because Vaibhav is playing
I
even better than him, impact wise.
I think I think the main focus would be right now on the ODI World Cup. So in that cases, we have to shift a lot of the mainstream
Acha,
players into like Sanju.
giving you an update. Vaibhav Suryavanshi is out first ball. Out first ball. From behind.
I was wondering about the same thing that all four of
Yes,
them
you
need to
just now
hold their
said
nerve.
that they need to hold. So see, Sudip,
Yeah.
both Abhishek Sharma and Vaibhav both getting out in first
Both getting
ball.
out for
Both
ducks.
ducks
Don't get
and
it.
first ball,
Even
golden duck.
it's even in fact the same
And
thing
Praful
applicable for
Hinje.
Prab Simran and Priyam Arya also,
Praful
because
Hinje has faced the
they
wicket,
are
huh?
giving
Yes,
a good
Praful Ninja
start,
has
but
taken
they are
it.
unable to convert this into a big innings because they are losing the plot in the midway. They are losing same this four
I
Vaibhav
somehow have
Suryavanshi,
a
Priyan
feeling Vaibhav Suryavanshi is a super player. There's no doubt. But I think Sudip and Ishanjan will agree. International cricket is so ruthless. Video analyst to itna acha mil jata hai, and your angles of camera. He will be caught soon, na Sudip?
Yeah,
Someday
actually,
or the
I
other
am
he'll be
telling
caught.
you. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
this overdose of limited overs cricket, T20 and ODIs,
Ah. What
this
do
will be very detrimental to his batting technique in the long
Batting
run.
technique,
Yeah,
yes.
because
Because
at the
today
time of
also he hit
Sachin,
the first ball over top. There's no difference
at,
to he hits on the top.
because when
He puts
Sachin
out.
made his debut, he made his debut in a
Yeah.
test match directly,
Test match. Absolute.
Absolutely. And his batting technique, those days, there were no T20s. They used to have
Correct.
very good batting. But now you will be, people will catch your weakness very early.
And
Another
see.
one thing to be mentioned,
Yeah.
that nowadays the tournaments are playing on with maximum with this T20 with the Kookaburra ball. But
Kookaburra
if you
ball.
have to learn
Yes.
the
That is
batting
another
technique,
important
you
thing.
need to
Not
go with
SG,
the
but
SG
Kukabura.
ball.
Yes. Yes. Not
Most of
SG.
the tournaments, this T20 series, this T20, these are going on with the Kookaburra bowling, Kookaburra ball. There's all the leagues like Maharaja League, there's UP T20 League, Delhi Premier League, all are going with Kookaburra ball. With the Kookaburra ball, you can only handle how to tackle the pace and bounce, and you can that means that's why things has been reversed now right now for Indian cricket. Previously we were technically sound due to as we used to play with the SG ball. Right now hardly only I think Ranji Trophy, Ranji or these Vijay Hazare, these are the only only domestic tournaments which we are playing with the SG balls. Most of the T20 these leagues are going on with the Kookaburra ball, which is actually detrimental for bowling also, and even detrimental for the bowlers, and even detrimental for the that means quality of the match. Also, it is very much detrimental because most
Right.
of the matches are going on high scoring.
Right. Agreed. Sudip, my question to you is Abhishek Sharma scored fast. Travis had scored fast. Ishan Kishan, all of them over 150. 220 is a score which 220 even 2 years back was a winning score. In this IPL, 240 is a winning score. Do
Yeah.
you think the bowling issue, which today, by the way, Dhruv Jurel is out first ball. So they are
Okay.
1-0 for 2 now. Dhruv
Yeah.
Jurel is out first ball as well to Praful Hinj. Praful Hinj has picked up 2 wickets in his first over. So if the
Good
bowling
one.
does not improve, Sudeep, do you think even having a top team, which we always say, if bowlers are not good, then even 250 is going to be a problem for SRH? What
Yeah,
is your
yeah.
take?
Because in this type of IPL, unless you have a very balanced team, team
Balance team.
lineup, like the
Yes.
Rajasthan Royals and the
Rajasthan,
PBKS,
yes. Yes, right.
you're not, just look at, which we are going to discuss further, very soon,
You
the
see,
Mumbai,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
same happens with Mumbai, this
Mumbai,
overdose
Ekdam,
on
Ekdam. That's what everyone's saying.
so, you cannot defend in this type of cricket, you cannot defend 230 or 200 unless you have a very good bowling lineup, a decent bowling lineup, because but SRH bowling lineup is extremely poor, extremely looking
I think the
disjointed.
bowling is as poor as KKR, maybe.
But let's see
Yeah.
how if Praful Hinje, I think if he is showing promise.
He's
So if
showing
he,
real good promise.
so let's hope he
Yes.
sticks, he
So,
sticks
what
around
is
for
your
some
take?
time.
I'll come to Sudeep and then Isha. What is your take of this match? SRH lost. So, what is your take? PBKS, we know, is a very, very balanced side like RR and
Yeah.
RCB, the top three sides. DC, we will discuss again. DC has got some perennial problems. What is your take on SRH? Do
With
they
this
have
kind
that?
of,
Do they have it to qualify or they do not have qualify?
at this current form and with this kind of a disjointed lineup, I don't see them going into the top four.
So they will not qualify. Ishanjan, if you were the coach, not the batting coach, if you were the coach of SRH, what are the changes you would have made? And then we'll wind up this session.
I would have if I would have been the coach or any part of the SRH management, I should have tried
Management.
to try to incept these some newcomers like Praful Hinge, like these Mohit Shivam, and
Shivam.
this Omkar Tarmale into the try to play them into the 11, because the thing is that they have proven records in the domestic and
Domestics.
side, and as well they have, because the SRH scouters have done some good work, because they have some good number of domestic players in their
Domestic players.
team.
Correct.
Yeah, they
Correct.
must say, but now the thing is that they need to that means explode them in the proper way. Like it's good that they are playing Praful Hinch. Likewise, they should
So, by
play
the way, Prafullin just
Mohit
picked up his third wicket. He's taken
One
3 wickets in
3.
first over.
He's 3 wickets
One
down.
for three. RR is 1 for 3 now, Ishanjan. He's
Now
picked
will
up
the
3 wickets in his first over.
now will be the real test of
See,
the middle order.
Yes,
RR.
RR first
yeah,
time under heat. So what Ishanjan
See,
is saying is correct. Praful should have been played before.
Yeah.
See the contest, the more even the contest doesn't. We don't like one-sided or two-sided contest. The contest should be evenly balanced. That's what everything. If the tournament, I think I see in this tournament, I see apart from KKR, most of the teams are having a balanced side. I don't know. KKR has done as absolutely rubbish. Their management is absolutely a rubbish. They don't know how to invest money properly in a proper way. They have always likewise Shah Rukh Khan, they always going after names, always they want to make some hallmark like invest like purchasing a player with 25 crores who is himself that means who is unable to bowl his quota right now. So instead of going, they should have done 6 7, they should have picked up some newcomers. The scouters are not doing some not good, doing any good work. These teams, their scouters have done really good work. I think in this year, Mumbai scouters have been little bit sluggish. I think apart from most of the teams, scouter has done good work there to pick up some uncapped players in their lineup. So if contest, the more the contest get evenly poised, the tournament, the it is better for cricket. It's better for Indian cricket. It's better for us cricket, our cricket only.
Okay, thank
So
you,
I will
Sudip
like
and yeah,
to have
thanks,
more
Sudip and
even
Ishanjan.
contest.
Yeah, we have. I think we have come to the conclusion that SRH, unless and today they are proving it, unless they change their team and unless their bowling is very very balanced. I mean, they have one of the best batting side, but they cannot win, and that is what is happening today. So that SRH PBKS match, obviously, when you have a team like PBKS or RR, even today is RR, so obviously they're doing something right, which they did not do. So thank you, Sudip and Ishanjan. We come to the end of the first review of the day, which is SRH versus PBKS, which was held on Chandigarh on 11th April. Thank you so much.